Hello everyone, welcome to the Northern Tarot. My name is Andy. Today I will do the reading for the 26th, 27th and 28th of May 2023. This is a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Okay, so in general, this is gonna be a feel-good weekend theme. So that is really good news, right? Just watch out for, around the 25th, 26th, there might be some emotional trigger from people, they're trying to provoke you or they do something silly, say something silly, and it will frustrate you and you will quite blunt toward them. It's not a big deal because you are Sagittarius, so you will say what you think anyway. Okay, so now we want to talk about the weekend, why it feels so good. Because the moon's moving away from Mars, so the emotional triggering things will be left behind and you will start to enjoy yourself because the moon is in Leo. On Saturday, the moon will try with Jupiter in Taurus. So it gives you the sense of confidence, want to expand your network, your socializing network. And for that reason, you would love to go out, meeting people, even, very talkative, very energetic. Also can be very flirtatious too. It anything to do with going out, have fun, and communications. Not communications. Communication is probably for Sunday, but this is like a very random chat, random. How I say, a kind of like fun chat with people, because this is the playful mood that you will being granted. The reason why I say you're being granted, because see, if when the energies go in, you won't be bothered with people, you won't enjoy it. But when you are like this is exactly why people like to be around you, because you are fun, because you are crazy, because you are witty, intelligent but witty. That's kind of, the sense of humor is kicking off here with this type of energy. So it's really good. If you want to extend your search for soulmates, or if you want to catch up with your friends, or if you want just to feel good by doing some activities, it's a good day. Now coming to Sunday, the moon's moving to Virgo on the 28th. Now, Virgo is a square sign, right? It's an earth sign, so we don't really like it. But the good thing is the moon will be trying again with Mercury. So I don't know the exact angles of the astrologies because I don't measure it, but the estimated angle enough for the influence of the energies is there. So you will be quite fluent when it comes to talking to people. And this is a lot to do with expressing yourself about, the desire. So there's a lot to do with maybe you want to fix a relationship, because if this relationship's needing some upgrading, for example, some more deeper understanding, and it's actually a very good day too. So you have a day out, you can enjoy if you're in the relationship, right? So you can create some good atmosphere on Saturday, and then Sunday you have some deep talk with each other, and it's really great. It's a time to upgrade your emotional life. And if you're single, it works the same. It's time to set your bar of standard of what you're looking for exactly the way you want, because this is the type of energy that you will be on high demand of the qualities of people you want to spend time with. because you want someone who really deserves your time and energies to share the gift. This is the gift that you have whenever that you got this energy. That's why people really want to be around you, want to feel that energy. What I see quite interesting is we have the new moon on the 19th of May in Taurus. And the full moon is actually not far. It will be on the 4th of June, but it's right on Sagittarius. Now it gives me some kind of like wondering what is this about, because it's too many coincidences and there's no such coincidences. What I can see here is the new moon energies invite you to step in something new, like readjusting yourself, your purposes, your desires, your routines, everything at once. You might not pay attention to it, but you're actually doing it at the moment. And the full moon's in Sagittarius, not too far away. It just feels like the invitation's there, and if you take the invitations, then you are about to see something quite substantial. So something like being arranged there for you. All you need is to step in and then just take the steps, like the next 2 days. So what I see here is whatever that you worry about, or whatever situation that you feels like you need to kind of like focus and work on, or else you don't have enough resources to chase your dreams, or to fund your fun. Then don't think it that way, because what I see here is the universe trying to say you are in the spotlight at the moment, because this is now your time. You're in the queue with the collective, and now this is the time for the collective. So here is a moment that you can enjoy. So don't worry. Just welcome whatever that comes your way, because everyone will get some different way or different things to light up their life for even 2 days. That is good enough, isn't it? It's for a change. Just to show you that you now will be able to start to enjoy life again. You have that stamina being refilled for yourself to do it. So I will need to look deeper into this full moon of Sagittarius. If it has some hidden meaning, if it's interesting or important, I will do another video about the full moon in Sagittarius. But for now, let's go to the cards and we will see what spirits have for us. Okay, so as usual, we will go to the oracle cards first, and I will start with the Star Course Astros. Reading for 26, 27, 28th of May 2023. If you would like to donate, please find the donate button in the description box. Now, let's see first card what we have. Number 10, Capricorn, Achieve. This is very, very good, amazing start for the reading today with number 10. Well, what can I say? There will be a new, fresh start. Spiritually speaking, emotionally speaking, and also financially speaking. It's like a very, very new way of how you convert all the old stuffs, or remove the redundant things, and then convert whatever left into something new for yourself. The reason why I say that, because as I say, the new moon in Taurus is like the invitation. So it depends on the people. Those who took the invitation seriously and working on it, there will be instant results coming your way, because this is a trend. This is the tendency of the collective worldwide. So don't separate yourself and think negatively. For example, some people might think, oh, like no one gonna understand my situations, because their situations always worse than other people. Well, maybe their situation worse, but then there will be people worse. So it's not the right way to do or to live or to create the life. Especially this is the new life that you are stepping in. But if you think this is the collective, this now we see it, we understand it. And to be fair, Sagittarius is a clan. This is the trait that other signs they don't have it. Only Sagittarius because they are religions. And the religions here is not the religion that you picked up from earth. Those religions are those who are distorted. The religions here is a satellite built in, the satnav built in, to allow you always know where to turn, who to turn to, when to turn, or what to turn to. That's the universal religions, the religions of the creations, of the creators. So that is about. That's why I keep saying this is a clan. So, speaking of that, we always need to remind ourselves that we are part of a group. And to allow this to happen, we need the matrix to set the energies for us. And now we are in that positions of receiving the blessing. That's why the more we engage with the spirits of this is how the collective doing, we actually allow ourselves to bring in the manifestation, the personal manifestations faster. Because it turns out that your personal individual manifestations the same with the collective. So that's how it works. That is also to explain why in some spiritual practices they have to gather together, under the moon, when it's the full moon, new moon, whatever it is, and they start to singing, start to pray, and it actually works. When we didn't know, we thought, we might think these people are silly, what they're doing, right? Because I used to like that. But now I actually see through every corners of life why people do what they do. It actually really, really works when you have the collective, to do the pray, the call, the asking, the manifestation. Okay, so second card, we will go to the star seed. Earth School. Life lessons, soul growth, study, and higher learning. Wow, this is amazing, guy. Now, we all know about Earth School, right? We know about the Matrix, we know about the egos, we know about the healers, we know a lot of things because we share with each other through the year, because we've been with each other for a year now, over a year, a little bit. A year and 3 months. This is amazing. So, we here in Earth School, and we really need to acknowledge that. And we have the life lessons, we have the soul growth so far by, realizing what we had done in the past. And now it's time to, the higher learning here is actually, it's time to put everything that you learn together and make it the final grand lessons of achievement. That's why the Capricorns comes out as a chief. So this is the time for a lot of people going through awakening, going through enlightenment, going through realizations, whatever level that you're going through. But as long as you realize that who you truly are, you are not just the name, you're not just the body of the human avatar. You have your soul, you have your consciousness, which is separated. We have the divine support. You are the divine beings. So when you realize all of that, you stay away from all the old religions because they are all ridiculous, and you will start to step into your really, the power meant to be for you, the power you meant to be. And when you step in that, the higher learning will come. Now this new learning, due to what I experienced, or thanks to what I experienced, because I've been digging in it and practicing these skills lately. Now we learn everything about the 3D world, and we call it the live university, right? The Earth School. And when we comes to terms of who we truly are, and realize that we're not being limited, we're not mortal, we actually immortal soul, eternal soul, you will then can step up your game of learning deeper about why we are here, what else that we can do with our inner abilities, the psychic ability, spiritual wisdom and knowledge. And then you can even empower to go deeper and higher to other realms. For example, everything is possible. It's possible when you tell yourself that it's possible. So that is the higher learning that I'm thinking of, a very high and deep meaning of the education program after the Earth School things. But in realities, it can literally some new higher educations that you might want to take, and it's gonna be quite good for people to do it when it comes to the ninth house, because the ninth house is in Leo at the moment, and Mars is there, and very soon Venus will be there too. So there's a lot of things going on here. So if you want to learn something new, it's the time. But make sure that it's something your soul wants to experience, because you don't know the plan, but the soul knows the plan. So rule number one, always respect what your soul wants. Don't try to use your ego, because it will put you into the dead end of the road, and then you will have to detour, and it just costs you more time to do things, and trying to find a way to divert. Okay, so love relationship, we have flirt. Extend your light-hearted energies to others. There you go. Isn't it this just the same as the introductions video that I analyzed? So we don't have to talk about this anymore. Just go out, flirt. And I'm sure you will enjoy it, because you are very gifted with that. As long as you're Sagittarius, flirt is something that you don't need to learn. Trust me. Okay, so we go to the tarot and we will see. Now, I have to remind myself to spread all the cards at the same time, and then we will clarify this. So the overall energies, we have the King of Pentacles. Challenge, we have Five of Pentacles. Let's put it here. I just want to make sure that it's enough space. So subconsciousness, you have Seven of Swords. Mentality, consciousness, you have Nine of Pentacles. And environment, you have Two of Wands, and the outcome, you have the Four of Pentacles. Hang on, guys, I think this is very similar to the reading yesterday, so I don't know why my shuffle Let me do the reshuffle. I did a very, good shuffle before we do this, but I don't know why it comes out quite similar, so let's do it again. I can easily, record another video, but I don't want to, because what meant to be meant to be. So let's see again. So what we have this time. Okay, so 26, 27, 28. There you go, that's better. Now, I feel better with this. So overall energies, you have the Hierophant. Challenge, you have the Six of Cups. Now, this sounds more right. Subconsciousness, you have the Nine of Swords. Mentality, you have the Knight of Swords. Environment, you have the Three of Swords, and the outcome energies, you have the Three of Cups. So it's gonna be a feel good weekend, just as we predicted. Now we put that here, put that here. Okay, so let's clarify this. Hang on, let me explain this before we clarify. So the Hierophant, as I say, there will be some quite good expressions going on here. That's something about the depth of the feeling. The expressions, like I think you're gonna be quite upfront and clear with people about what you want and how to set the standard bars for every of the person that you know. If you deal with more than one person, this is what I mean. Someone wants to kind of like offer you something, for example, like a commitment, but this person is from the past. That's a challenge. Now, I don't see that you would love these ideas of people trying to patch things because you want things healthy and new. So for that reasons, you will manage to, to put things back into its order. Because recently, with the Seven of Swords earlier and yesterday, there's some it's kind of like there's some effort of people trying to come back, but not with a genuine intention. So that might trigger your bluntness when it comes to dealing with too much. It's enough. So that is a sense. But you actually, come out of that. So you actually get over it with the Three of Cups here, and the Three of Swords actually in reverse energy. So we would need to clarify this before we can see the full pictures of what's going on. So the Hierophant, let's see, the Hierophant is clarified by the Hierophant is clarified by the Hangman. Wow, I see someone Pisces here, a commitment or some sort of upgrading of the status of whatever it is right now between you and this person with the Hangman here. Or they might come back, or they might be around, but you not interested with the Hierophant in reverse energy here. you kind of like civilize with the person because you don't want to hurt them. It's the energies of friendly conversation. But you are, because you are the Hierophant, so you are tend to be in the superior power to tell them, or maybe because you're telling the truth. So the people telling the truth is all the way the people in power. So I can see that you want to be upfront about what you think here, and there will be a decline from you, and you to say that, listen, this is not quite the case because I don't quite feel it, because your bar, the standard bar that you set is very high. It's like love with capital L. You don't do love with the normal L, so it's a capital L. That's an interesting energy that I can see here. Now let's see the challenge. Six of Cups. Six of Cups is clarified by the Emperor. As I say, someone from the past coming back, and this Emperor you're trying to get back a couple of times now. So this is not just now or the weekend, but they kind of like want to test the water to see if you cool or if you opened about the possibility that they come to see you, something like that. It's kind of like very unhealthy energy with the Emperor here. Someone quite selfish about themselves. It feels like someone wants to go to the black market to buy bargaining things, to buy the bargains. So that because of that, this might trigger you the emotional responses to people. So it's a challenge to see. Now this is a test from the universe. I can see right away because there's something telling me that the love is actually right around the corner somewhere, and you might not see it yet, you might not meet this person yet, but because if you still repeat the old patterns, that means that your emotional stage still remains somehow similar to the old you. Meanwhile, if you're looking for love, if you want something new, then the pattern needs to be broken. So this is the test. That's why these people from the past, they are like this type of energy, the Emperor. It reminds me of someone go fishing. So they're fishing just to see if any fish get it. So you're probably not the only one, because you believe, or you were made at one time that you are the best options, or you are the only one. So that is the ego, and because you have that ego in the past, I don't know if you still have it now, but if you still do, then it's worth to give yourself some thought about it. But because of that ego, and they saw it, and they use it to hook you or to trap you. Okay, so the nine of swords. Let's see. The clarity is gained. Actually, I don't know why, but I see it's the nine of swords here. The nine of swords clarified by the two of wands. So that is about. It's also about the clarity that you don't gain the clarity of this weekend, right? Because you got the answers, but you just don't, or never had the right moment or the right time, or you think it was not necessary to say something, because that is how Sagittarius like. But this time you kind of like got enough evidences and reasons to say something. So you wanna put an end on things. With the Nine of Swords, and you feel so much better because you are feeling like you are drawn to the new energy, and you are so humble for the new discovery of what lies ahead. So that's why the Nine of Swords is here. And the Knight of Swords is clarified by the Knight of Pentacles. Now, I want to clarify the Knight of Pentacles because something tells me that this Knight of Pentacles is waiting right around a corner. And you not yet met this person. So, but I want to clarify everything first, and then we go back to the Knight of Pentacles, right? You might have some contact with this person, right? But this person is still hesitating at the moment. They don't know if they want to respond, or or maybe because they got too many bad experiences, just like you, for example. So there's something about this person. So you might have some contact with this person, or you have a quick chat or quick meet with this person some time ago, or even recently, like the two strangers, but start to think about each other. So it's the process of calling it the soulmate. It's initiated. So the Three of Swords is clarified by the Strength. The Strength card here is actually your energy. But it's also saying that you upset someone. So, right, okay, so there are two stories I can see here. One is you getting yourself ready. So you are totally, healed and become the new energies of, the process that you are going through right now. And suddenly you realize that you are now open, available for the market. That is one story. The other story is about someone, it might be a Leo sign, feelings really, how I say, upset or kind of like not hurtful. This is not about broken heart, because Leo is full of ego sign, so they might feeling being discarded and they didn't like it. So it's like they swallow it up and walk away. But why it is here? That's interesting things. Why it's in your environment of the weekend. I need to clarify this Strength card with the Knight of Pentacles, and then we will find the details. Now, the Three of Cups first. The outcome energies, we have Three of Cups, which is, partying. What else you want? Good news, for example. The Three of Cups is clarified by the Seven of Swords. I think, there's a lot of kind of like people upset or jealous of you this weekend, because it's like the image of the boat. When you start to sail off the shore, all the people say, okay, good luck to you, don't get yourself in troubles, take care of your health, something like that. And then when they start to see, oh, hang on, that boat is totally fine, and it's just getting bigger and bigger in that oceans. And that is the sense of what I see here. So that is the Seven of Swords about. So we need to clarify the Seven of Swords again to see. Now, the story here is you will feel on top of your game. You're very happy with the Three of Cups. And probably because you can face off someone here, the deceived energies. Someone can be a Leo sign. I don't say fire sign because Leo is more about. This is more about Leo. But there's another sign here of the earth sign that we can see here. So it can be a Capricorn, it can be a Taurus, it can be a Virgo. And I'm more about Virgo, I'm more inclined about Virgo here. Because Virgo is kind of like they very intelligent, right? Very analytical mind, but then they very limited in their vision, which is very illogical. But that's why they keep searching for answers through life about the answer. Meanwhile, the answer is right there. So that is the Virgo about. So I see like the crossroads of everyone trying to get to you this weekend. So you're going to be very busy. You have the Pisces, you have the Virgo, you have the Leo, and you have someone new in your mind, which is the Nine of Pentacles. Whatever it is, you're going to go straight forward with the person in your mind, because the Nine of Swords is the energies of moving forward and take an action. So let's clarify this reading one more time. First of all, I want to see the Hangman first, to see who is this. Now this energy is not about delay anything, right? But this energy is a human. So the Hangman is clarified by the Ten of Wands. But the Ten of Wands is in reverse. Okay, so someone trying to kind of like explain about the things that they hide. But explain here not about, let you know, but it's some sort of like cover up. So let me see another one. You have the World. Someone trying to explain about something. Because they want to make you feel like they are the options, they are the right person, they are the world. But then again, the Ten of Wands is something that doesn't matter how little or how much the information's being provided, it just doesn't feel right. Even it's in reverse energy, because this reverse energy is very limited. So the Hierophants actually use your energy. You want to clarify the position. So maybe that's why they come up with some excuses like the World to show you that keep them. But keep them for what? See, that's the missing piece that you will spot out right away, because you don't want this. You're in the decline energy. So you say, You just want people to be honest. This is what I see. You're asking for the honesty. That's the Hierophant about. Okay, so that is the Hangman about the Hangman, and it can be a Pisces person. Something being mysterious here with these situations of the person, right? Now the Emperor is someone from the past. This is quite dominant in your feeling at one time, even to the recent past. Page of Swords, as I say, so this person will still play the same game of testing the water by send you a text or give you a phone call. Like small talk. They want to see if you okay, if you cool, if you open up. So it's it's a fishing. It's a fishing technique of people, and this is the old technique. It's old and it's boring and it's shallow. Unfortunately, 99% of people using these techniques to get what they want. Now, we need to clarify which one first. The Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so this is someone you have in mind. Now, I don't know if this is whatever that you're looking for, but obviously the universe arranged someone like that in your mind with the New Hope, for example, so you can pass all these tests. So the Knight of Pentacles have the Five of Swords. As I say, this person is hesitating. There's something about them, but this is more about their own experience rather than the situations, because the Five of Swords is the ideologies of the feeling. It's like discouraged of doing things. So we have the Eight of Wands. So we have Five of Swords, Eight of Wands. They kind of like think about talking to you, right? They've been discouraged for some reasons, but this is their own mentality. But I can see that there is something coming because the Eight of Wands here. So it has to be maybe after the weekend, not the weekend, because the Five of Swords here, I have the feeling this is your soulmate for some reasons. This is exactly the patterns of what we say call in the soulmate means. Sometimes you meet someone only once and it just stuck in your head. You couldn't get it out of your head. And they don't do anything to impress you at all. So you have the Page of Cups, the Daughter of Cups. Yep. So they have something like a deep desires about, feeling emotion. They want to meet someone like you, for example, and you feel the same. You want to meet someone like them, and that is a process. So that's why I say it's something around the corner. So remember this weekend, whatever you do, enjoy and just ignore the silly people who try to come up with stories. Okay, now let's see the Strength card. So who is this person with full of ego? That's why I thought it's so Leo here, right? They don't like the way they feel like they're being discarded or dismissed. But you didn't. You're just telling them the truth. So you have the Magicians and you have the Ace of Wands. And you have the Two of Swords. So back to the story number one, right? The story that if this is not a person, then this is you who been healed and get ready, because there's the Ace of Wands here and the Magician here. If that's your energy, and you have the Two of Swords. Now it's very clear that story number one is what we're looking for here. So it's not someone Leo. So if don't think about that story, even if you resonate in your life, but you do hurt someone. That's the thing. Not hurt, but like you being, like if you fake someone off, especially if someone has too big ego, they can't stand it. Especially if they're the narcissist. The narcissist never loved or can stand people know the truth about them. They will run away, swallow it up and run away. But this story is about you will say no to everything. That makes more sense. So you will say no to everything and moving forward with your plan, because you are getting yourself ready. The Three of Swords is about releasing, as I say, the deception here. That's why the deception is quite not happy when they see you being happy. Spying. So they kind of like they're spying from the distance. The Page of Swords. It can be someone who Earth sign here, the Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. They just wonder what you're doing, if they can come. So the Seven of Swords is clarified by the stars, because you are their hope. The Four of Wands, this is funny, and the Three of Cups. So whoever it is, right, the one who's not spying, but they kind of like stalk you, trying to keep you in the loop to see what you're doing now and then. So when you happy, when you are like this, they will come and get some piece of your cakes. When you're miserable, when you're down, they disappear and you are ghosted. Does it sound familiar to any of you? So this person wants to believe that you are their healing source, their hope, their soulmates, the people that soothe them with the Three of Cups, the people that can bring you happiness to them. I think you are, but the problem is they are not. That's the problem. So guys, this is the conclusion. A lot of conversations, a lot of good moods, partyings, going out, socializing, or even if you're on your own, you were enjoying, going online, watching things, talking to people, or even watching my tarot. But you will be very clear about what you want, and you will be, very happy with your final decisions when you able to make up your mind after all these times of trying to toss the coins. So that is what I see today. Hopefully this information helps. If it helps, then please leave me the comment about what your own experience. For now, I will say goodbye and thank you very much. Please find the donate button in the description box if you would like to donate. Thank you and bye bye.